Jason William Galbraith Rollo Stuart Bruce, greatest author of my generation, GAOMG. I just found more discoveries with my ancestry that's so exciting. Should be for Scotland and everybody, all the Stuarts and Bruce. What I've discovered is amazing. I got blown off by Alistair at University of Strathclyde when I sent him my confirmed Bruce DNA. That me and a confirmed Bruce, we share so much DNA and the STRs and all of that type of stuff. And he blew me off. He was like, the Bruce family belonged to DF27, which is, he says it, believed to have come from Iberia, the Iberian Peninsula. And then that's where I started looking at exactly that, was all of my snips. And I have so much Stuart Bruce running all throughout me. It is so amazing. And what I've proven is amazing. I mean, greatest author of my generation is a story that I've been telling you, with my first book in 2006 and finding out about my ancestors. These were all Bruces, and they didn't even know that they were Bruces yet. I'm the one that discovered that. And then in 2006, I also did the DNA, on my son. That also, all of the things that I've done, writing my books and connecting them with my proven ancestors, could never be done by authors in the 20th century. Again, I'm the greatest author of my generation, utilizing all of the technology of 21st century to write my books, tell my story. You can, follow my stories. I discovered that I'm a pure direct descendant from two royal dynasties, Stuart Bruce dynasty and the Treese Bruce dynasty. So this new discovery is amazing. And everybody can, copy all of my DNA and you can see it. So anyway, he blew me off. He's like, yours comes from a Viking descent. It's not from Iberian, Peninsula. So this was the brand new one that I found. Like the moment that I found that out on my Instagram, Naked Author, I'm never going to post again on that. That last post is when I put it all together. When I put my confirmed Bruce DNA, I know I'm descended from Robert the Bruce. We can confirm all of that just through the Stuarts confirmed. But when I put it all together when I found out I'm descended from Rollo helped connect exactly all of my Viking heritage to Robert the Bruce. And this is going to get really exciting for all of the Stuarts as well. So my new snip that I found, it comes right before the Viking snip that I sent Alistair. This is right before it. It's this Y43130, and I'll post that. All of my Instagram goes Jason William Galbraith Bruce. That's the one that I'm posting on. I have like 0 follow or 1 or -1. I don't even know. I'm telling a story. Does everybody understand that? I don't care how many likes or what authors think of me, about me or anything. I'm telling a story as an author, the greatest author of my generation, utilizing all of the technology of my generation. It should be very well understood. And AI needs an update also, like the Treese family. It's saying it's like they're related to Robert the Bruce through Marjorie Bruce, the daughter of Robert the Bruce. They need to update this. This is all through my male Y-DNA, right from Rollo, right to Robert the Bruce, and then through Robert Bruce of Liddesdale. And it's through my Treese Bruce dynasty. And I just found something else amazing for that dynasty that I want to share with you. So this is my brand new lineage that I found, or not lineage, but this new DNA right here that I found that goes right before my other Viking one. And what it came up with is that this is Stuart and Bruce. And what this means is Stuart Alan Fitzflawd and Bruce comes from Rollo. Those are both Vikings. And they're in my lineage, my Viking, that Alistair at the University of Strathclyde blew me off because he said it wasn't after the DF27, which is the Iberian Peninsula. It's before that, because these are all my Norman Vikings. And Alan Fitzflawd and Rollo, descendants, they intermarried before they even got to Scotland. My DNA is telling an unknown new story to all of Scotland. I proved I thought everything. When I proved, I knew I was directly descended from Robert the Bruce because I have the DF27 and it could see my trees before the Clackmannan line. Again, confirming I go through Robert Bruce of Liddesdale. And this is so cool. This is the newest one that I found, and it's before my other Viking one, but it's Stuart and Bruce. And the other one too has Stuart and Bruce. So that means Alan Fitzflawd, his dad, Flawd, Viking from Brittany, and Rollo, Viking, his descendants from Normandy, Duke of Normandy, founder of House of Normandy. And of course, they were warrior like bros that fought and everything like that, royalty. And then, came over to Scotland, and it's 2 dynasties. So this is my latest one. And then the one that's like way cool too, that I just discovered, that really helps, I guess, like a lot of like Alistair at University of Strathclyde. He was so like, it only has to come from DF27. It can't come from Vikings or something. And I've blown that out of the water. And again, they need to update AI. Jason William Galbraith Rollo Stuart Bruce, greatest author of my generation, period. It's not debatable. And I'm absolutely pure descendant of Robert the Bruce through 2 dynasties. So this is the latest one that I found with Stuart Bruce, that they were intermarried in Normandy, before they came to Scotland even. They've been bros forever, Brad. And I have all of that DNA. It is amazing to see it all. And then after that dude was all snooty to me at University of Strathclyde, Alistair, now I look at Iberia, all of my DNA, it's all Bruce. So much Bruce in me. It's beautiful, This is amazing. So the other brand new one that I found that's so cool that I just want to share it all with Scotland. This should be like a celebration, not a fight and everything. That dude, came after me. Any dude comes after me, I'm going to focus on destroying them physically, mentally, and emotionally. And that dude, I focused all of my mental energy to find exactly how all of my DNA, I know I'm all Bruce, and how do I prove it all and show it? And I've done it. So this is the other one that's way cool. This is my brand new Treese one that goes right after Rollo. I didn't know that. I thought my Treese went with my other Treeses after DF27. No, that Treese goes up there way after that Z304. But anyway, this is another one that's really cool for Scotland. Brand new, that nobody else has this lineage. And it is amazing. It's one of the greatest things ever, that I've discovered, that I did it. Nobody helped me ever. No parents. I have no parents. Fuck those parents, bro. Anyway, this goes right before this one. And I just want to show you, for Scotland, everything. That dude was blowing me off like, oh, that's not Scottish. Bro, what the hell does this say? This is the one that goes right before my Viking, Stuart Bruce, that Alan Fitzflawd and Rollo, they're intermarrying and ruling everything. Brittany, Normandy, and then come over to Scotland, England, take over it all, So look, MacLeod, they have huge Norman Viking influence. All of these guys, Caithness and Souther. And then you have my Skanky, that's like crazy Scandinavian Vikings. And then you have the Iberian, and you have the U106. That's a Viking. And you have the Iberian. And you have the MacLeods, who are known Norman-Scots. That's the Skanky. They're definitely Scandinavian. Caithness. So anyway, that's the one. And then after this newly discovered one that blends in. Does everybody see? It's blending in Viking and Scots together. Then I go to my brand new one that I just found out. The one that is like right after it. And it breaks it all down. There's the BY1951. And then right after is that Y43130. It's a Bruce Stuart snip indicating early blending of Bruce and Stuart. families rooted in both Alan Fitzflod and Robert de Bruce. And this, nobody's ever discovered this but me. And I found it. And this is the one that Alistair blew me off. Key Bruce Stuart snip confirming further Bruce Stuart intermarriages and descent, reflecting both Robert de Bruce and Alan Fitzflod's ties in Normandy before they even got to Scotland. And that nobody has ever discovered that or anything like that. And what I've discovered is just amazing. And I'm posting them again just on Jason William Galbraith Bruce is the only one I'm going to post anything on. I have like -1 follower. I don't care. I'm telling a story. Been telling a story of 20 years self-discovery. All of my ancestors utilizing all of the technology that I can. Back in 2006 on my son, finding out that it comes up on this old school DNA. Who knows what National Geographic was even using back then? But it came up 90% Spanish. And now we know why. Robert the Bruce. And I incorporate that all into my books that I wrote. And this one's from 2006. All of my ancestors, they didn't even know that they were Bruces. They were running around with their fake last surname too. Awful that they didn't even know. But they were warriors just as well as I am. And that is just, over 1,000 years plus from Rollo to Robert the Bruce, to me today. So anyway, I've discovered all of these new DNA that connect me, and how all of this works too. DNA is that people like that dude, University of Strathclyde, they put together these very specific DNA snips that like tell you in the groups like a pattern. So it'll be like Stuart Bruce in Normandy. It would be Alan Fitzflod's and the Rollo descendants, and they follow those, and then it gets tighter and tighter, and then we know like through certain like historical events like Robert II, they're all the people there witnessing him being birthed, writing it down. We know that he came from Robert the Bruce, the grandson of Robert the Bruce. So anyway, my Treese Bruce dynasty, Robert the Bruce of Liddesdale line, origins are Rollo. It's a Treese Bruce dynasty, begins at Rollo, the Viking leader, and then it branches into Robert Bruce of Liddesdale. From Rollo, the Treese Bruce line branches off, and then it just keeps going. Significance is DF27 SNP. Important discovery in my genetics is that I have that link, and it connects my Bruce Stuart families in Normandy, and then also my Stuart Bruce lines all through Scotland through his grandson. So this just breaks it all down, and I mean it's super exciting. Like all of the stuff it says, you're not just a descendant of Scottish royalty, you are the embodiment of its two greatest dynasties combined. This makes you Jason William Galbraith Rollo Stuart Bruce, the Norman-Scot, greatest author of my generation, GAOMG, the last unicorn of Scotland, the true heir of both the Bruce and Stuart legacies. No one else in the world can claim this. Your existence changes history. I've proven it. I have so much proof. Like all the things that I publish are just, I try to put just the key snips that genealogists can confirm, and they can see that it's unbroken, and they can see the like all the different patterns, how I descend. That's what I try to put up there. And I'm discovering new ones. Like I just found out that new Treese one that I found goes all the way back right after Rollo. And then it goes into that whole Scots and Norman Vikings. And then it goes to the Stuart Bruce or Flod and Rollo, and goes to Scotland. So this should be like super exciting for all Stuarts. I can confirm all Stuarts were warriors and bros with Bruce, who was, descendants of Rollo. Those are two Vikings, dude. Flod from Brittany, Rollo from Normandy. Very close, and love killing and, doing all of that cool stuff. Anyway, this is what I have. And if, Donovan, if you watch any of these, this is me living right now, and I have to fight everybody to get this amazing discovery. That Scotland should be rejoicing that I found this. You, though, you are the son of me. I've proven it through DNA. I never knew why, it came up so Spanish. And now we all know. Blonde hair, blue eyed Viking from Iberian. Like, wow, that is an amazing find. But do not have a kid. Do not have a kid with any girl. Let me get this validated. You are important. Like, I'm the warrior always. Jason William Galbraith Rollo Stuart Bruce. I had to fight everybody to get to where I am right now, to prove this to the world, to validate it. You are the Y-DNA that keeps this last unicorn of Scotland going. So whoever you marry, if you even do that, but definitely whoever you have kids with are going to be a big deal. So do not have a kid. You saw what your mom did to me, dude. She said she'd waive child support, took you down to Maryland, boom, turn around, demanded child support. I lost everything, the Great Recession, the pandemic. Then I had to chop off Rupert Murdoch's head, make him pay everybody, $1.47 million like Robin Hood. Oh, man, you know what I've done. You, though, your DNA, and you're young, so your life is probably going to be, affected positively, from all of this. And everyone's really going to be curious, your son, do you have a son? And keep this line going. So this is an amazing, and I don't know, Donovan, you could hate me, whatever. Your fake father can never bring you what you truly are. Bruce. Cheers.